let's talk about this. So, does Superman Rotten Tomato score matter to the box office? Let's talk about this for one quick second. So, the reviews that came out, everybody's coming out with their reviews. Let me tell you right now, this is not a good score. Right here. Well, let me say this. It's not a good score. It's not a bad score. What I mean is the score, the percent-wise that Rotten Tomato gave it certified 86%, especially for a James Gunn film, should have been a little bit higher. So you can see that there's some mixture with this film. I've been hearing a lot of things, but the most thing I've been hearing is it's a mess. It's too many characters. The characters don't have enough development, and that's what I've been hearing a lot more on the negative side. On the other side, I've been hearing it's a good film. It's the best Superman film we got since Christopher Reeve. I probably will deny it. Again, when it comes to James Gunn's film, you will enjoy yourself. But can it bring in the numbers that Superman needs to be a box office success? Because this score don't matter. Because if you go back and look at Jurassic World, it has a 51% on Rotten Tomatoes, and everybody and their mother saw that film. It made, $318 million the first weekend, and it's going to probably make over $500 million this weekend or close to it. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just the either word of mouth or just the interest. People were interested there. People are always interested in Jurassic World. I mean, from a Jurassic Park to a Jurassic World, dinosaurs are involved. People are interested in. If they've just Universal, I don't know. They just figure how they know how to get people in seats to see those damn CGI dinosaurs, and they have made money off that shit. It's ridiculous. So, anywho, let's look into this. Just because it has a high Rotten Tomatoes score doesn't mean the box office is going to be good. Look at Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts had an 88% Rotten Tomatoes score and a 93% audience score. And their box office was horrendous. Made $382 million. So it does not matter the box office. It does not matter the Rotten Tomatoes score. If people are interested, they're going to see it. If they're not, you get what you get. Now, you probably say, well, people know more Superman than the Thunderbolts. That is true. I do see them making more than this. Look, honestly, the highest I see is 700. The low is 6. I don't see them making this number. Like, literally, no. Superman's way more popular than this. But the point is, it does not matter about the Rotten Tomato score. It's matter by people's interest. And right now, I'll be honest with you, by my theaters alone, there's a lot of openings for 6 to 7 to 8 o'clock previews. And they're not sold out. You probably say, well, Johnson, give it time. Well, last week, around this time for Jurassic World, those things were sold out. Sold out. Do you hear me? It took me, I didn't think I would be able to get a good seat for my Jurassic World, but I did. All the tops were gone. I had to get in the middle, and I was squeezed up on people. It was ridiculous. I could barely breathe. I was uncomfortable. I had to get I was like, man, this, glad we got the movie theater where I could put my feet out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's one of these things where, here's my thing. The Rotten Tomatoes score does help it out because it makes people now going to see the movie and thinking, oh, they're not going to waste their money. But when you look at Jurassic World, okay, you'll see. They're not going to make $318 million because I saw one of them say $238 million opening weekend. Look, word of mouth, this shit should have been at a 98% for you to even make that argument. And I also know it's on Facebook, people putting out, oh yeah, well, the Rotten Tomatoes score is 91%. It's this percent. It's this. I'm like, no, it's 84%. I just saw it. No, it's this. Like, no, people are really capping for this film. And I understand, cap for your favorite hero. Don't cap because the studio tells you to, so you get money. Cap for your hero. I'm capping for Superman to do well in the box office because that means more comic book content. However, if it's bad, it's bad, and it's good. If this thing ain't that good, then I go see it. Then we gonna have to call this captain a little bit later. Okay, I'm not for all this supporting blindly because the studio's telling you to, and fake reaction. No, that's not me. But if you support your hero and you want to cap for him, that's fine. I totally understand that. But call it like it is. This is not good. And come out and say, I might be a little biased, but I'm a Superman fan. I thought this was a great film. That's fine, too. I accept that, too. Some people do that all the time. I accept that, too. But, yeah. But back to this. This don't mean nothing. And matter of fact, this was at 84% not too long ago. Let me refresh it for you guys to see where it's at now. Because the reviews are still coming in. Let's see where we at. Still at 86%. Okay. So it's going up, it's going down. It's going, but I don't see it's going back to 90. And also when the reviews start coming in too, you'll start seeing that number drop a little bit. I think the number will probably sit at an 80, 84 or 85. That's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong, but that's what I see it thinking. Because if it was so positive, it would have been at a 90. You're at an 86%. Like I said, this is not. Let me look at James Gunn, because right now I think, yeah, because you can see his film. I don't know why they put his Avengers Endgame, because that's not his film. Okay, let's. All right, so okay, got Volume 3 was at an 82%. Which I enjoyed Volume 3 a lot more than most. I mean, I thought it was better than Volume 2. His Halloween special, well, the holiday special he did with Guardians was 94%. Okay. I think that's a little crazy. Suicide Squad. How is it? Look at this. The Suicide Squad has a 90%, and Superman has 85%. Guardians of the Galaxy 2, 85%, and of course the first one, which is arguably the best one out of all three, is at 80, as a 90 something, 92%. Yeah, that first one I enjoy that first one, and that second one I just didn't care for, that third one. But look at his Suicide Squad. So you're probably saying here's my thing, and you know what? I'll say that for another video. That's all I gotta say. As always, like, subscribe, peace, have a Johnson day. I don't think the Rotten Tomatoes score matters as much as it does back in the day. I do think this, like I said, I always said this film was going to be well liked by the critics. When it comes to James Gunn, he's loved by the critics. They love his take, they love his style, etc., etc. Me, I just don't think his style works for Superman. We'll see this weekend, though. Hopefully it translates in the box office, then I could be wrong. But as of right now, I don't think so. Peace. Have a Johnson day. I'll see you guys next video.